What's the secret to being personally prepared for different climates when you're a regional or long-haul professional truck driver? Hello, I'm Vicki Simons with TruckDriversMoneySavingTips.com. Tonight is going to be a real quick type of presentation for you tonight, but I want to begin by reading to you some of the temperatures around our country, the United States, today. All right, these are the highs for today and the lows that are forecast for tonight. All right, Miami, Florida, 90 degrees, tonight 78. International Falls, Minnesota, 70 and 45. Kent, Washington, 73, 53. Denver, Colorado, 80, 55. 10 Sleep, Wyoming, 65, 37. And there's snow predicted there on Monday and Tuesday. Ehrenberg, Arizona, 111 and 80. And Augusta, Georgia, which is close to where Mike and I live, 95 and 73. So how would you like to travel from somewhere where there's been a high of, say, about 111 in Arizona to a place not too terribly far away where it's going to be 37 tonight and snow on Monday and Tuesday? All right, so how does a regional and a long-haul professional truck driver prepare for the climate? Well, I went into our closet and I dug out Mike's winter coat, okay? This is a hooded coat, okay? And this one's been around a long, long time. You could probably tell I've done some mending on it from time to time. But basically, in a nutshell, how do you prepare for that? Take a variety of clothes with you on the road. All right, I talked last week about snow chain laws and different traction devices, okay, because on September 1, if you're going to be traveling on I-70 through Colorado within a certain distance, you have to have snow chains on the truck. And the fact of the matter is, that's just the nature of the beast, okay? I've mentioned to you before that Mike and I have been in Wyoming, and it was either July or August when we saw snow. Okay, so any time of the year, for example, in the Rocky Mountains, depending upon what happens when those winds and the temperature changes happen, you can see snow in the middle of the summer. So it was always a good idea for Mike and me to use our packing list as a guide, and especially at this time of year, to have some winter clothing. Okay, my hands, okay, tend to get colder. My feet tend to get colder. And just so that you know, I wear 2 pairs of socks around the year, okay, year-round. And the fact of the matter is, I just particularly happen to like that. I don't like for my feet to get cold, so I wear those perpetually around the year. And the situation boils down to, if my feet do get too warm, I can take my socks off, but I prefer for them to be warm on occasion. I don't like them to be sweaty. So thing about it is, you'll need to prepare not only for a jacket, maybe a cap or a hat and some gloves, but you'll also want to prepare for your shoes as well. Okay, make sure that you've got some decent shoes that can handle the terrain that you're going to be in. So, for example, guys, if you need to get some of your big, thick winter boots out, then by all means, you might want to have those. But basically, just make sure that part of your clothing, okay, is going to be set aside for the colder temperatures, okay, so that you're prepared and you don't have to buy something on the road that, number one, might not be exactly what you want, and number two, might be more than you want to pay, okay? When you're at home, generally speaking, you have a fairly good amount of clothing that will span all those temperature differences, and you can be choosy there. So before you go out on the road long-term with the winter staring you in the face, take a variety of clothes with you, okay? Something that's going to match what you're going to be doing, okay? Mike and I drove for almost 3 years for Swift Transportation, and a lot of our loads, unless they were from, say, down south to the extreme northwest, generally were, say, I-40 and below. Okay, but the thing about it is if you get out to Flagstaff, Arizona, you can hit snow. Okay, so the fact of the matter is, you want to be prepared even though you're doing some of the lower states. Now, when we went to U.S. Express, okay, our freight lanes changed, and we were doing I-80, I-90 on a regular basis, so we had to prepare for that. We weren't exactly prepared for it, but we should have known, okay, and that's one of those things that you want to explore if you desire to go to a different trucking company is where are your traffic lanes? Where are you hauling freight from and to? So be prepared. Okay, we also have 3 different packing lists on our free downloads page. All you have to do is put your name and email address right through there, and you can get all 35 plus of our free downloads for free. And we happen to have the free downloads there. Feel free to take advantage of what we've got there. And until next time, my husband Mike and I wish you safe travels and lots of money-saving opportunities on the road. Stay tuned for tomorrow night. We've got something special lined up for Special Sunday. And until then, we'll look forward to seeing you. Thanks.